Greetings and salutations, I'm Kev. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Aven Colony. So we're exploring a little bit on the new stuff that has happened since last time I played. Not that it seems to be all that fanciful. Right, we also wanted to get the transceiver thing up. Yeah, sure, let's have a big thingy that takes in energy from afar. Right next to our superstructure. I'm sure that they don't use orbital laser or anything like that, right, to transfer the power? I wonder. The arc ship is idle again. Oh, there we go. They do use lasers. Make sure you don't miss. Whoosh.
Congratulations on your referendum victory, boss.
100% of the vote. Woohoo. Nothing like drugging your citizens to make them vote for you, huh? Okay, other things to do on the overworld map. We have a new settlement ship thing now. Wait, travel to? Oh, I can tell my ships to travel to. It can only support 2 installations, which it already is. Which is fine. Liberator, yes, you're going there to clear that. There's some last new thingy board. Oh, whoopsie. That's fine, go there first. Kill. Wait, what? Did you stop? Destroy. Then destroy. Now the arc ship is over there. We should have a free structure. Thingy bob. Can create another satellite colony. Now this map doesn't specify which biome these things are in. Let's set up something way down there. And the reason I'm wondering about that is if we're gonna have some kind of trade stuff with these colonies, it's kind of important to know if they're in the same biome that we are, in which case they can't grow, say, broccoli. So we'll set one up down there, and another one up in the cold areas, I suppose. Gotta try. Just a bit of an experiment. And we're gonna need another colony terminal, though. I can't build them down here. Probably want to build it closer to the entertainment districts. Yeah, let's build you there. That also means I can't build these too close to each other either, right? Because they are hovercar terminals. So I can't supplant all the skyscrapers for these things. Higher construction cost, higher power cost, but they support more colonists. That's one thing. Well, and of course you also get a hovercar station for free. That's not the hovercar station. Hovercar station. 8 power, 60 nanites. Yeah, it's okay. So it has a slightly higher power cost than the hovercar station and the skyscraper combined. Well, that's fine. That is fine. Full speed ahead. I'm kind of surprised that this vehicle doesn't return, though. Yeah, the arc ship's idle, so let's go to the overview map again. Oh! Oh my! What is this? What is this indeed? Yeah, we'll have the exploration ship do that. The arc ship, you on the other hand are going to do something slightly different. Oh, we need more nanites. Okay, fair enough. Curious. Okay, so the mining installation will only add it to the local settlement, not our settlement. Oh, that's what's going on. We're being attacked. Ah. Yeah, I don't think that was a big of a threat, any kind of a threat anyway. Right, you're gonna go and do the supply drops then, or rather, you're gonna cancel everything else and then go to the supply drop. Right, there we go, resupply, and save those buggers. As for you, Mr. Arkship, you are gonna make a deep core mine. Oh dearie me. Did you actually get through? Okay, fair enough. We're gonna build a scrubber drone then. Drone management. Scrubbers. And one plasma turret wasn't enough here, so we're gonna add another one. I can't remember where the heck. If I can remember where the heck these structures are, there we go, defense structures, and of course we're out of nanites. One wasn't sufficient, so... no. Arc ship is now idle. Let it be idle for a while, we do not have the nanites for it anyway. Winter. Where the heck did we build the last structure? There we go. Well, this is nice at least. This isn't auto-paused. I can actually let things happen. Yeah, you're right. I wanted to build a solar thingy bomb, but that requires 340 nanites. Do that. You, on the other hand, can return. I don't see anything else on the map, so... Okay, autonomous colony, that's fine. Can I actually interact with it properly? I mean, I can't zoom down on this one, right? No, we're gonna zoom back to our own colony if we do that. And as far as I could tell from the trade system, we could only create once-off contracts. Okay, I want broccoli and I can give you oatmeal. Okay, so that's what it does. It will take everything they have in their inventory, then it converts that to an equal value of nanites, and that computes how much I return. Is that how it works? No, dang it. I want your broccoli. I'm willing to offer you something. But I want to see if this value changes. No? Still a 1-for-1 deal. Okay, not there. Yeah, okay, so it does compute everything back to a certain value for the trade. Fair enough. Fair enough. So I want to get rid of some earthquake. We can take all your broccoli. And that's that. It's still only a one-time deal, right? Oh well. I was really hoping I could set up some permanent contracts. Still, it will let me just rob them of their inventory every once in a while. But what it won't let me do, as far as I can tell here, is basically tell this colony, you're going to be an agrarian colony, just provide me with this particular resource which I cannot grow in this particular location, i.e. broccoli. But I can't tell them to do that, unfortunately. So be it. Running out of storage space again, aren't we? Might have to build yet another one of these things. That's fine. Don't plague me, bro. Don't plague me. I'm gonna build one of these things here. Nothing bad can possibly happen. Now at least our energy crisis has been dealt with. Because these things produce pretty much the same thing as a Autumn generator, right? Actually, they produce twice as much during summer season. And the equivalent during winter. That's pretty darn good. Which means our power situation is going to be pretty good now. New things are happening, so our expedition thing can run amok. Repair. Investigate. There we go. Oh, the Ark vessel is still out there and just hovering. Yeah, that's fine. What? Curious. So this one now carries 100 food, right? No passengers, no nothing. So how could it build a colony then? I thought it just expended all the resources when it actually did something, but apparently that is not the case. Which is rather peculiar. You can trade with... yeah, that's fine. I get that, but... that's kind of annoying too. So this is the only way to get the resources then, to set up one-time custom trade deals. Not ideal, I suppose, but hey, it works. Then again, I can trade with everything they have, right? So I want that. Can I ask for multiple resources? No. So that's a problem. Here, have some plague vaccine. Exporting 1,200 plague vaccines. And now you're not importing the max amount of copper either. Interesting. So if I told you to go with Cori Spores instead. Same thing, you actually have a maximum limit. So there are limits to this. Okay, fair enough. In that case, we're going to export the Cori Spores. Okay. Again, it's a one-time deal. Oh! Okay. So once you construct a contract, even if though you fulfill it, it will resurface here. It won't disappear from the list. That's kind of annoying, and I can't remove them either. As far as I can tell, I just activate them. That's gonna clutter up the interface something fierce. That's a bad design. I appreciate the effort the designers have made for this. I mean, they added free stuff, and that's always cool. But that is kind of a busted design. If they're gonna have the whole thing be a once-only deal, and that fluctuating in how it's set up, they really have to remove them after the deal is done, I think. Yes, we're gonna win the referendum, don't worry. Where's the other laser beam? That's one. Where did that park the other?
Your citizens seem happy with your performance, and I think you have a good chance to win this referendum.
I have to say one thing though, the game doesn't seem to be as chuggy as it was before. So they have changed they have optimized the code a bit, I think. And again, I am now playing with far more buildings than they recommend. Go figure. Do I actually not have all jobs fulfilled? Apparently not. Curious. Okay, fair enough. We can send you out again. Let's see if we can find some things. Or maybe not send the Ark ship. Send the Liberator. Still says that this thing has 100 food, nothing else. I wonder. So that's why I'm wondering if the Ark ship doesn't have to resupply ever. I.e. that this is a bug. There we go, return please, there we go. Ark ship, so I can make another one, right? Wait. It also increases the colony's maximum building count by 40. What the heck does that mean? Does that mean that default setting which limits you to something like 500 buildings. Is it that cap that you suddenly increase? Because that doesn't really make sense to me. You're adding 1, potentially 2 colony buildings for off-map stuff. Why would that suddenly allow you to build more stuff locally? I don't know. Regardless, we're gonna set up another one all the way over there.
I think you're on track to win this referendum. But
Oh yeah, I have to keep an eye on this election. Don't want to suddenly lose it. Is it winter yet? It is winter, so we're gonna fire up a little artifact. And I think we need to build another space elevator just so we have enough storage space. But first things first, let's make everybody happy. Nothing like using tampering with alien artifacts to make everybody happy. Nothing bad could possibly happen. And yes, we're gonna build another one of these darn structures, if I can remember where the heck they go. There we go, mega structures. Infinite storage space building. But where do I want to put it though? Yeah, heck with it. Let's put it over there. That's fine by me. Again, it doesn't really matter. At this point, I'm just gonna mostly speedrun in towards the end, I guess. We've done pretty much everything we wanted to do. Okay. Not deactivate. I want to do the recycle. That's the button I was looking for. There are probably quite a few old abandoned mines at this point. So be it. So the colony is going to be inefficient. That's okay.
congratulations on your referendum victory, boss.
100%. Woohoo. I do like this building. The old twisting and turning and stuff. It's kind of cool. What I do wish... I really wish it was more clear whether or not other buildings would use this as a hovercar station effectively. Or if it's not only for the citizens of this building. Because if it's the latter, then we have a slight problem, to be honest. Not the mine. Yeah, we can tear you down too. Yeah, our citizens aren't going to starve before we conclude our game here. Again, I want to play until Sol 50, and I want to have at least one more election, I think. So we have the winning streak. Pretty much all I care about right now. Yeah, the Liberator is idle, that's fine. Yeah, it does not. The game no longer auto pauses when a disaster strikes, which is nice. I'm okay with this. Oh, they do disappear. Never mind then, they do disappear. My apologies, I did not see that coming. Okay, fair enough. I misunderstood. But as far as I can tell then, we can tell them to trade away all their resources. That's kind of mean, but we could. Instead though, we are going to ask for their iron in return for Groji beans? Yeah, sure, Groji beans, lovely. Here you go. Okay, and I want another trade contract with Colony Beta. What do you have? You have copper, you have other things. We'll take our copper and make more nanites. We're gonna drug you up with some cerulean glow. And activate that. Why did this not activate? Thought I clicked that earlier. Oh, so that's how it goes then. I have to click, probably have to click OK here for it to truly register. If I go up here and create another one, it's gonna reset these. Possibly. Possibly. Who knows? I also seem to have a bit of a problem keeping our colonists here now. I mean, we have plenty of room, but they don't want to stay for some reason. 92% approval rating, I don't know. Not sure why they won't stay. No matter, it is time for a break anyway, and then we'll continue messing around with the new expedition system. My goodness. Where are you now? Must explore. That's probably the most interesting thing about the whole fact that this thing respawned, that you get more and more of those nests and stuffs. Yeah, let's add a decor mine for these guys too. Back to the mines with you. Okay, now time for a break. Thank you for watching.